Have a look around. What do you see? Any other people? Maybe you're just by yourself. Any surveillance cameras? Well, maybe you're just at home. That doesn't matter though, because you're still being watched. Traditional perceptions of surveillance may ignite thoughts such as CCTV cameras on the street, security guards, or even examiners overlooking tests. But this notion is certainly changing. With the rapid advancement of technology, in particularly social media and smartphones, someone might be watching you more than you think. Technology has absolutely transcended society from the situation where the many see the few to a situation where the few see the many. But just how scared are you? French philosopher Michel Foucault is perhaps one of the most recognized theorists in regards to surveillance and power. Foucault's work, Discipline and Punish, The Birth of a Prison, focused on a prison design that saw a watcher in a central tower provide surveillance over prisoners on the inside perimeter. However, the tower was designed in such a way that one could not tell whether it was occupied. And so the nature of the architecture is to arrange things so that the surveillance is permanent in its effect. Essentially, prisoners would regulate their own behaviour by fear that someone was always watching. Though some may argue that Foucault's work is outdated in this present time, I believe otherwise. Let's think about Facebook. I use it, you use it, my mother uses it. We all share and like, comment and tag. But what dictates these decisions in our online presence? Facebook's relatively new feature now shows you what other users have liked and commented on. So pretty much everything you choose to do on Facebook will at least be seen by one other person. Just as most of us may let society's limits dictate our actions, we may also dictate our online patterns because of other users. There is a constant knowledge that whatever action we make will be viewed by someone else. Our Facebook friends and us are all essentially cellmates and the guard. We relinquish ourselves to others, but have the luxury of indulging in everyone else's surrender of secrecy. My personal information that I share is also sent off to marketing companies who promote and advertise products. By taking my information that I am a 20-year-old female living in Australia who has previously shopped online, advertisers are able to place me in a demographic and show me advertisements and sponsors on my Facebook feed. And check out these shoes I was just looking at buying. Only minutes later did I see an advertisement for them pop up on Facebook. My smartphone also has a GPS in it which accurately details my location at most times. Anyone would be able to utilize this information and pinpoint where I am at any time. But I don't sound too scared, do I? George Orwell's famous novel, 1984, is a dystopian story set in the year of the same name. The novel is set in former Great Britain in a world of omnipresent government surveillance. The story significantly coincides with Foucault's panoptic society, and viewers see the story as an obvious exaggeration and merely an allegory. That would never really happen, would it? But according to the New Yorker, the technological possibilities of surveillance and data collection and storage surely surpass what Orwell had ever imagined. Our abundance of personal data that is encrypted online every day through Facebook and our Google Maps location seems so normal that perhaps this is all already happening. Colin Ellard of the University of Waterloo from Canada states the physical walls that surround us and give us refuge and privacy have been rendered completely transparent by our own use of our computers and our smartphones. And so although I may not be standing in front of an ATM CCTV camera, I haven't protected or hidden myself from any possible invasion of privacy or surveillance. The fear and uneasiness that is around when watching or reading Orwell's 1984 is simply not present in everyday life when it really should be. We go about our ways, throwing away our personal information online, whilst it continues to be hoarded for reasons unknown by people unknown. So next time you go on to post a check-in or change your relationship status, just have another think. Who will really be seeing this?